You know, pack my car, take a new route. Clean up my yard, get the noose out. Hang up my heart, let it air out. I've been searching, what does that mean, Nate? I've been learning, grabbing my keepsakes, leaving my burdens. Well, I brought a few with me, I'm not perfect. Looking at the view like this concerns me. Picking up the cues, right? I'm quite nervous. Hating when I lose sight, life gets blurry and things might hurt me. It's probably gonna be a long journey, but it's worth it though. Cold world out there, kids, grab your coats. Been a minute, I know, now I'm back to Rome. Looking for the antidote to crack the code. Pretty sure that I admit it, I'm in classic mode. The only pity given to me, but I can't condone. Talking down to me, I'ma have to crack your nose for cracking jokes. I'm looking for the map, the hope. You see this? Been making a whole lot of changes. Wrote a song about that, you should play it. I get scared when I walk on these stages. I look at the crowd and see so many faces. Yeah, that's when I start to get anxious. That's when my thoughts can be dangerous. That's when I put on my makeup and drown in self-hatred. Forget what I'm saying. Hey! Beat go. Oh, ain't that something? Drums came in, you ain't see that coming. Hands on my head, can't tell me nothing. Got a taste of the fame and upon my stomach. I don't want it. Wipe my face, clean up my vomit. OCD trying to push my buttons. I said don't touch it. Now y'all done it. I can be critical, never typical. If you get with every syllable, I'm a criminal. It's a bit never political, pretty visual. Even if you hate it, I make you feel like you're in it though. You call me what you want, but never call me forgettable. Weird even thoughts I can never swim in the kiddie pool. What did I've been thinking the cinematic is beautiful. Man, I don't know if I'm making movies or music videos. Yeah, the sales can rise, doesn't mean much though when your health declines. See, we've all got something that we trapped inside that we try to suffocate, you know, hoping it dies. Try to hold it underwater, but it always survives. And it comes up out of nowhere like an evil surprise. Then it hovers over you to tell you millions of lies. You don't relate to that? Must not be as crazy as I'm. The point I'm making is the mind is a powerful place, and with your feet it can affect you in a powerful way. It's pretty cool, right? Yeah, but it's not always safe. Just hang with me, this'll only take a moment, okay? Just think about it for a second. If you look at your face every day when you get up and think you'll never be great, you'll never be great. Not because you're not, but the hate will always find a way to cut you up and murder your fate. Take a look at the benefits. Nothing to meddle with, I can never be delicate. I ain't irrelevant, that's what gets you measurement. Take a measurement to back it up and give me the evidence. Pretty evident, dependable, can never be tested.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, boys and girls? Welcome to another exciting episode of Grumpy Men Gaming. One of your amazing hosts here, the cameraman. Thank you, English. Please stop pointing. It's not nice. Joined here with my two favorite buddies and my co-hosts. We got the Shamboni. And believe it or not, English was actually not late today. He caught the right bus and made it here on time no matter what. We got Mr. English here rocking it out.
What's up?
English, I gotta start off straight away, bro. Love the shirt. Love the shirt. Go ahead and show everybody we got. I think it's a Deadpool heart shirt. I love it. That is very nice. What are you rocking there?
Now take it off.
Tammy? No.
What were you saying, cameraman?
What are you rocking?
Lamb of God, heavy
Oh.
metal band from Virginia.
You know what's going to look really good, boys?
What?
We're rocking the official GMG shirts that are going to be coming out very soon.
Oh,
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm excited for those.
Like that is going to be dope. We'll be showing them off for you guys at some point in time. We're not going to tell you when, but just know that it will happen at some point in time, very shortly within the next couple episodes. But you won't know when, where, or why it's going to happen. And for all you know, we may go full Monty.
Hey, check out the chat. I updated our emotes too.
There you go. We got some GMG emotes now in the chat. Check them out.
And that
So,
is
guys,
a beaver in the audience.
Justin Bieber?
The second one you said you're filmed live in front of an audience of baby beavers. So I
Oh,
made
yeah,
a
baby
beaver,
beavers.
emote.
Oh my God. So we got a really controversial show today. We're going to talk about some of the oldest video games in existence, I believe, or oldest video game studio. Is that right, English?
Yep.
And then me and Shammy are going to be deep diving into the most controversial things that have happened in gaming recently, which Shammy's going to be going over, I believe, what we think personally here is the irreparable downfall of a certain company that's doing
it's gonna
a
be
lot of
really
stupid
weird
things.
to see like how they try to play this off as a benefit to the player, but also you can kind of see what Microsoft's doing as their rebuttal.
Yeah,
So,
Microsoft has done some stupid things too, so we might throw that in there as well. Might not be all about. There you go, merch coming soon. See, as it slowly floated in front of your
our
eyes.
cutting edge
above us.
graphic.
Holy shit! It's like 3D.
It's coming.
And just letting you
There
guys
it
know,
is.
I know that I am wearing a garbage little headset today, but it is a
kind of
a very
embarrassing,
good
actually.
headset. So I'm okay with it, but yeah, I do prefer my earbuds that allow everybody to see what's going on. And now I look like a sportscaster. So we are also going to be going over 15 of the top video games that were supposed to come out on top and ended up being slop. Garbage games that some of them got shut down with, I believe, one of them on the list got shut down within a week or something like that. So from top shit to dirty shit, that's basically what we're going over. So without further ado, let's kick it off with a nice long history lesson.
Top dog to dog shit.
To dog shit. There you go. Let's kick it off with English.
Trademark.
I always love kicking it
Other
off
way.
with a nice little class lesson from you. So let's go ahead and roll with it. Take it
All
away,
right.
boys. Episode 10. It's all you, buddy.
Episode
There we go.
10. Welcome back to the show, everyone. Today, we're going to take a trip down memory lane to look at the wild and surprising origins of gaming. Now, let me start with a quick trivia question for you.
Ooh.
What is the oldest video game studio still operating today? If you're a gaming history buff, your mind probably jumped straight to maybe Atari, which was established back in like 1972. And look, if we're talking strictly about the earliest dedicated electronic video game studio, you'd be absolutely correct. Absolutely.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You would be. But what if I told you that the oldest gaming titan in the world actually dates all the way back to 1889? You heard that right.
1889.
Whoa, wait a second. I was born in 1989, so that's a whole a lot of math years earlier.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I'm not with the math. I'm my math.
Don't look at me like that shit. Don't look at me.
100.
That's like 100 years before I was born.
What? That's like, oh my god, so long ago.
I had a total
It's like
brain
several.
fart. Listen, I had a total brain fart there for a second. That's yeah, like it's like 1500-ish.
At least 8. Oh, God.
Okay, so
All right,
1889.
1889.
100
all right?
years
So that's
before my ass was born. Holy shit.
before you were born. Listen, it's years before the Wright brothers even took flight, bro. I mean,
what the fuck?
Yeah.
TV
So-
wasn't even invented until what, the 50s, 40s?
Exactly. So the company that we're talking about is Nintendo.
Fuck right
All
off.
right?
No way.
So, yeah, bro.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Nintendo?
Yeah.
yeah.
Nintendo.
They weren't
So-
like a video game company, but yeah, that's right.
They were always in. You might as well say they were always kind of in gaming. So we'll get to how everything kind of came about, right? So now they were programming on steam-powered computers back then. Look, before Mario ever jumped over a barrel, a craftsman named Fujiro. Okay, listen. Don't come for me. My Japanese is shit.
It's shit.
I love anime and I
Uh-oh.
watch everything. I watch everything
Uh-oh.
like subbed. I don't even watch it.
Racist
subbed.
in
I watch
3,
everything subbed.
2,
What?
1.
What are you being racist or something, English?
No, not at all.
Racist.
So just
Shammy,
let
I
you
think
know,
he's being racist.
my
No, I think he's fine.
Japanese my Japanese pronunciation and enunciation is gonna be garbage, so don't come for me, but whatever. All right. So anyways, all right, so a craftsman named Fushijiro Yamachi founded a tiny unincorporated shop named Nintendo Koppai, Koppai, in Kyoto, Japan. They didn't make software. They made homemade artisanal playing cards called Hanafuda, Fonda.
Wait, okay, so
Hanafuda.
what is an artisanal playing card?
Artisanal, like an artist. They're like
like it. So what it
specialized.
translates to is flower cards. So they were like painted,
hand painted,
Yeah.
playing cards, like a deck of cards.
Yeah.
Shit, that's kind of cool.
That they use. So and the backstory of how these cards took off is actually wild. So you'll see Japan had just banned almost all forms of gambling in 1882, but the government tolerated Hanafuda. Because of that loophole, these cards became a massive hit in Kyoto's gaming parlors that were run by none other than the Yakuza.
What?
Yeah.
Those little fuckers with the tattoos?
So yes, Mario's ancestors were essentially supplying organized crime. So while other card manufacturers panicked and fled the market to avoid being
killed by the Yakuza,
he was a plumber.
Yeah, I mean, they wanted to avoid being associated with criminals. Yamachi just kind of, Yamachi just kind of leaned into it, right? So he persisted, and within a few years, Nintendo became the primary producer of these cards in the region. But it wasn't all easy money.
Well, no, they're the Yakuza. Yeah. I'm still wrapping my head around the fact that the world's largest gaming company that was basically family oriented was started by the Yakuza.
Yeah.
Perfect cover.
The perfect cover. We will make them the toys. They will love them.
That was more Nazi. Oh my god.
See, that was a little bit racist right there. Okay.
Listen, keep talking about
We're not gonna do that.
Mokadoku and the things you were saying. Keep going.
Sashimi.
All right, so we're gonna keep going. All right. So it wasn't always easy money. In fact, it quickly turned into a financial nightmare. So these handmade cards were so high quality and durable that players barely ever needed to buy replacements. So with sales stalling in a niche market, Nintendo had to innovate to survive. Their solution was they launched a cheaper, lower quality line of cards called Tengu, and expanded to new cities like Osaka. So local merchants loved it because using fresh, cheap cards kept the players from suspecting that the house was reusing cards to cheat.
But they weren't.
We don't know.
It's the Yakuza. We know.
We don't know.
Okay, just go look at one of their tattoos.
We don't know.
Oh, okay,
It's
yeah.
Yakuza, bro.
We don't know,
We
but
don't
let's say
know.
the world.
I'm not even gonna speculate because I like my kneecaps.
Thank you. I like having my skin on my body. I'm good. So anyways, all right. So fast forward through the decades, and by the 1960s, the playing card market was drying up, right? So Nintendo hit a massive midlife crisis. Frantically trying to reinvent itself to survive changing times. They tried running a taxi service. They tried selling instant rice. They even opened love hotels. I swear, look it up. It's entirely true, bro.
I'm sorry, what is a love hotel?
So love hotels are hotels in Japan where you can, take a young lady and
okay, never mind. Go move on. Next.
You asked. How did you not put that together?
Bro,
what would a love hotel be?
Bro, there's machines in Japan, bro, where you can put a quarter in and someone will stick their finger up for you to lick it. Like there's just weird shit there. Okay.
Yeah, they have
Right, but this was the
vending machines and stuff.
1800s, though.
Well,
This
yeah.
was,
So
like,
shit would
Well,
have been
this is
even
this
more
is
legal.
no. Well, this is the 1960s now, right? So
we're
we
in the
fast
60s. We're
forwarded.
okay.
Yeah, we're in the 60s now. So like we fast forwarded. So they tried everything, right? Like I said, taxi service, instant rice, the love hotels, all of that. But the real jackpot happened when they pivoted to toys. So under
Were the love
a
hotels?
visionary, what?
Nothing. Keep
Were
going.
the love hotels?
Nope.
Nah, it wasn't the love hotels. Definitely wasn't the love
The old
hotel.
Nintendo Rubber Fist.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh my god. So yeah, so the jackpot happened when they pivoted to toys, right? So under their new leader named Hiroshi Yamachi and a brilliant engineer named Gunpei Yokai, if I'm correct. I hope I said that right. Please don't come for me. Nintendo struck gold with mechanical toys, most notably the Ultra Hand in 1966. So the Ultra Hand it was like the one of those like extend grip kind of hands that you can get like
The fuck?
you know what I'm talking about, like one of the toys that you can play with, like where like it extends out to grab something, like the little
Like
claw.
a claw hand, like a claw,
Like a
Yeah.
claw
claw
hand?
machine, but
Yes, but it
horizontal?
extends out. Like this one, it has the like how it has the like the crisscross kind of
Applesauce?
thing. So
Like the
you press
accordion,
the button and it
Oh,
extends
okay.
out
The
and
accordion.
grabs.
Yeah, okay.
Scissor.
Yeah,
I know.
there you go, the accordion. Yes. So yeah, so that's what that Ultra Hand was.
That was
right?
made
So
by
that was in
Nintendo.
1966.
So that was originally made for the love hotels also.
Hey, it might have been. Who knows? I mean,
Or
it's
that was the
Hand.
lowest. That was the lowest level of punishment the Yakuza would use. Come here.
Oh God, no! I don't. Jesus.
I love you.
Next time it will be your finger.
Listen. So yeah. So that it was a massive hit.
Oh
So
my god! I bet you it was when it hit you. It was plastic, right?
yeah, I mean it was. So it was a massive hit. So that pushed them firmly into the entertainment space, right? So
They pushed
paving
them
the
or
way
punched them?
for
Thrusted them.
Trusted
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
it thrusted.
I'm still mind blown that this is all
It
started by
deeply
the Yakuza.
penetrated them into the market.
Oh my
right?
god! There he went there.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Penetrating right into the
So
market.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
By
they got
force.
right into the entertainment space. I mean, they just rammed their way right in there, bro. I mean, there was no pushback.
Didn't even
no
spit on it
nothing.
first.
Nope, they just
Oh my god!
went right in, bro. So yeah, so that
Just
paved the way
fucking
for the
go, man.
electronic arcade boom of the 1970s, right? So by 1981, a young artist named Shigeru Miyamoto created an arcade mega hit you might have heard of, which we all we all heard of it, which is Donkey Kong.
Tetris.
No,
Donkey
Donkey Kong, bro.
Tetris was in Russia, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So Donkey Kong. So that single game introduced the world to a little character named Jumpman, who we now know, of course, as Mario.
Michael
The person
Jordan.
who breaks your legs when you don't pay up. I'm seeing it all fall into place now. Everything Yakuza,
Okay,
the fisting
he's a
machine.
plumber. He has his wrench. I mean, he's coming for your
Wasn't
ass.
Jordan known as Jumpman or something?
But this is before Jordan.
Ooh,
The original
Pre-Jordan.
Jumpman was Mario.
Mario.
He was jumping over them barrels that Donkey Kong was tossing at his ass. So
Which leads me back to the thing we said before. He was the first drug addict in a video game. Now we know he's the first character in a video game. We also know he is the first super soldier in a video game.
Mm-hmm.
He's everything.
Yeah, bro. Mario.
And we also know he was created by the Yakuza. He's a badass.
Yo. Well, I don't know if he was created by the Yakuza. Like
Listen,
I said,
not anything
they-
you said there said the Yakuza
The
quietly walked
bloodline is
away
there.
with their millions of dollars and never came back
Hey.
to Nintendo. What I heard was they put on fancier suits, covered up their tattoos, and then raised the glass.
I didn't hear none of that. I don't know what you heard.
No,
but I
that's
didn't
what I'm
hear any
saying.
of that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I didn't hear you say any of that they walked away. So
Nope.
they're probably still there.
Nah, I don't know any of that information, sir. Like I
The
don't.
bloodline,
know,
man.
sir.
The
Don't worry,
bloodline.
they're not gonna come.
Nope.
You think the Yakuza are gonna go on their computer at a fucking 9 o'clock or 7 o'clock on a Sunday and be like, "Oh, look at these three idiots. Let's go watch them. Oh shit, they're talking about us. Round up the boys."
You know what the phrase like?
I'm good on that.
It's like making sushi. Do you know what that is?
I know.
But yeah,
I eat sushi. I like it. It's delicious.
No. They would put your elbow bent on the edge of a table, and they would lop off the very tip of your elbow, and it would look like a roll of sushi.
I don't know what kind of sushi you be eating, bro. I'm telling you, the last time I looked at a roll of sushi, it definitely didn't look like a lobbed off elbow.
You ever looked at a lopped off elbow?
The next time I go to a professional sushi place, I'm going to say, "Hello, can I have the Yakuza special?"
And put your arm on the
Oh,
Make it.
Jesus.
Bring a great dishonor.
So, anyways, so yeah, Mario. They created Mario. With Donkey Kong. So the timing couldn't have been better. So just a couple of years later, the North American video game market completely crashed, leaving the industry in ruins. But Nintendo single-handedly saved it.
With the help of Terran Edgerton.
They took their Japanese family computer, the Famicom, redesigned it for the West, and launched it in 1985 as the Nintendo Entertainment System, or the NES. So paired with Super Mario Brothers, it completely cemented their legacy status. From that point on, it was just an absolute parade of hardware evolution. In 1989, they launched the Game Boy, bundled it with, Tetris, which you mentioned before.
They used the help of Terran Edgerton. He helped them with everything. Yeah.
Then came the 16-bit powerhouse of the Super Nintendo in 91. Then you got the 3D revolution of the Nintendo 64 in 96. Then you got the dual screen dominance of the Nintendo DS in 2004. They completely shook up the industry again in 2006 with the Wii.
Why did you abandon like the Nintendo Game Boy Color? You didn't even say Game Boy Color. That's a huge one.
I mentioned the Game Boy. That covers the Game Boy Color.
No, it goes Game Boy. Then they got super smart and said, "Hey, let's change the."
Bro, we're not gonna sit up here and differentiate the different types of Game Boys that.
That's true, because it all came from FamilyCon.
Game Boy
Color, Game Boy. That's good enough.
Game Boy SP.
Game Boy 3D DS.
Go through the whole goddamn list. I'm not doing that shit. The hell, bro? We only got but so much time to do.
Mr. Game & Watch.
Mr. This
Game
dude over here always complaining about somebody going long and whatnot, and I'm over here trying to get through this shit, and he's like, "Oh, but what about this one and this one and this one?" So you want me to go down the goddamn list of which ones were popular and which ones weren't? Like, what the hell, bro?
Listen. Let's be honest. There have been more variants of Game Boys than there are categories for the LGBTQ, W, X, Y, and Z. There's been every category of Game Boy Color, 3D DS, 3D DS Pro,
DS XL, the DS.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this one's got two screens now, but you can only interact with this screen, but that screen's a touch screen. What the fuck was the point of that?
It's just a reason for the price tag.
And I gotta say, when they hit the American market, I gotta be honest, when they hit the American market, changing the names of the things that they had, somebody in their marketing team opened up their brain and said, "Listen, we're not going to call this product Famicom or whatever the hell that is."
Famicom.
Famicom? What was it called?
It was Famicom.
Famicom.
Family computer. It was the family computer.
Sounds haunted.
That's basically what it was. They just
Hey, welcome, Marlo's
combined it.
Active Maintenance.
I mean, that was always risky business using the family computer. So
Yeah, it's true.
And there wasn't incognito browsing then. Seen some things.
All right,
You were not browsing on the NES.
I can see. Yo, you know what you could do though? You could take those incredibly bad pictures with that camera attachment.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just your picture, but it was all pixelated.
And print it out in black and white.
Yeah, you could print it out as well. You could literally take a picture and print it out, and everything would be amazing. It was cool. They had an attachment for everything. They had an attachment to make it vibrate. They had an attachment to. They had a rumble pack for the Game Boy. Yeah.
Yeah, they had like a magnifier with like flip out speakers.
Yeah, tell us more about how it vibrated.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, they had Shammy was right. They had the magnifier that you could put on that made it zoom into your screen. There was light attachments for at night.
Nah, sir, go back to the vibration.
There was a vibrator, like a rumble pack, bro. There was
they got the idea from the beds in the love hotels.
Yeah, the vibrator, right?
Listen, they were trying to recreate another
vibrator, didn't you,
just
bro?
like you said, bro. A Jumpman. Everything came from Jumpman and Donkey Kong, so they must have been going hard.
It's a love story for the ages.
Oh God.
Oh shit! They must have fucked up a couple times. That's why they got people like Waluigi and Wario.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Anyways.
Holy shit.
Anyways. So we got the where was I now? Now I don't even remember what the hell I left off. You rambling ass. Super Nintendo 91. Nintendo 64 96. Dual screen of the Nintendo DS 2004. Then they got the Wii in 2006, which used motion capture. So it made it so like everybody could game, which was pretty much awesome because I mean, shit, my mom could play that shit. So that was awesome. Anyways, today, they completely blurred the lines with home and portable gaming with the Nintendo Switch, while successfully expanding their empire now to include, global entertainment with theme parks. I mean, their movie that came out in 2020, what was it? 2023?
What, the Mario Party movie? Or the Mario movie?
Mario Brothers movie, that was a smash. I mean,
that was a smash.
I mean, huh?
With John Leguizamo?
No, not that shit. I said 2023, bro. Not that crap.
You know what? There was even a Ron Jeremy Super Mario movie.
Okay, well, all right. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Tell us more.
It was, yeah.
Listen, they only paid me to be an extra.
It
Sorry.
It was in the 90s, I think. But
have
you guys English? Have you been to Universal Epic yet?
No.
What is Universal Epic?
It's a Universal Studios, and they have a Super Mario World.
Oh, really?
And it's pretty fucking cool, yeah.
Oh my God! Well, I'm gonna have to go to that. By the way, why didn't you mention the aptly named Nintendo product that everyone wants to forget that they did not have a hand in creating, but they definitely created it, and it was possibly their worst product ever.
Why the fuck would I talk about that? I'm talking about them as a successful company.
Well, but listen, if you're going to tell the whole story, you got to tell everything. Why am I going to mention
the VR bullshit, bro?
No, I'm not even talking about the VR bullshit, bro. I'm talking about something a lot more modern than that. Nope.
What?
The GameCube.
Oh my God, Jesus!
Whoa, what was wrong with the GameCube?
There was nothing wrong with the GameCube, bro, because the GameCube sold.
It sold because
it had a carry handle, so you could play with friends.
Yeah,
that's right.
And if you lost the disc, you either swallowed it or lost it because the disc was this big.
Okay.
Oh,
So
I
your
can't
poor
believe
mismanagement as a
disrespect for
child
the
with your
GameCube. The
GameCube
GameCube
disc
was
I did
shit.
not
is why
like the
you hate
GameCube, bro.
GameCube.
Did you see? Yeah, the Wii. I agree. The Wii U is very good. But did you remember the GameCube controller? How stupid that looked. I know you got one of the backgrounds, Chammy. Just pull it out.
I don't even remember
GameCube,
what
it's
that shit
upstairs.
looks like.
Okay, send him to go get it. The people have to see this controller. They need to see what the Yakuza came up with.
Lan, do you want to run and grab my GameCube and the controller? All right, he's on his way.
Okay, good. Because, like, honestly, probably the worst design for a controller ever known.
It wasn't
It
that
was
bad
weird.
though. I mean, it was essentially like they cut off one of the wings of the Nintendo 64 controller.
Yeah, but like the placement of like the joystick and everything, garbage.
Garbage. You sound like me, guy.
Whatever.
Fucking
Where you from,
garbage,
kid?
bro.
Fucking Boston guy. I'm from Worcester. You didn't hear me earlier. You were talking about a game. I was saying Concord.
Listen,
the game that,
English.
that like failed, but we got a city Concord.
Oh, there you go. Listen, English. If you're gonna listen, you're not gonna take a piece of pie, eat it, and tell us how you thought it was. You tell us about the whole pie, not just the parts you like.
I'm
You know what I'm
trying to
saying?
get through
Yeah,
something,
we want to hear about
bro.
the cigarette butts in that pie. Fucking
Yeah,
everything.
I want to hear
I'm
about
trying
the
to get
one
through.
pubic hair
Listen,
that was
the
found.
Yakuza was bad enough, bro. What the like? What are you talking about, bro? Seriously,
Bro,
what are
my
we
mind
talking
is
about
still
here right
my
now?
mind is still Yakuza.
What are we
created
talking
Nintendo?
about right
What
now?
the
You
fuck?
want to shit on the GameCube controller and the GameCube because you lost your disc for the GameCube. Who gives a shit, bro? Like, bro, the Yakuza is bad enough. Like, what more do you want?
buddy.
God damn,
I just think in the video game console world, it is the worst
Video
design.
game console. Shut up.
100%,
No, the
bro.
PlayStation.
Jesus, bro.
PlayStation. The joysticks are too close together. I got big thumbs and they clink. It's weird.
Well, that's just you with your big thumbs.
Oh, that's shitty controller design. And what the fuck is a square, triangle, X, and circle?
I don't know. I don't know why PlayStation came up with those things. You know why? It's probably because Xbox made the
ABXY.
the ABXY, and they're like, we can't do the
But
same
so
as
did
them.
Sega.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think it was more universal. They just wanted to
So
be
why
fucking
did
difficult.
GameCube create that
They want to be different.
big joystick and then that little tiny one that was like a half yellow joystick that was fucking
Because at the
tiny?
time you weren't doing dual joystick fucking shit. That was the C buttons.
Adam Tosh, welcome to the show from TikTok. Welcome.
My headphones just told me my battery's low. Fucking
Your headphones,
charge.
bro, they charge so slow. English.
Tell me about
I, bro, you know the show, bro. We say how we feel, dog. And I'm telling you right now, the fact that Nintendo was created by the Yakuza is still blowing my mind.
Listen, that is the cherry on top for me, bro. Like that one blew my mind when I heard about that. And I was like, okay, nah,
Going
we
on,
got-
OP. Welcome to episode 10, brother. We just learned that Nintendo was actually somewhat founded and created by the Yakuza.
Funded at least.
Funded. At least, yeah.
Funded. We'll say funded.
We did extensive research. English went to Okinawa. He interviewed many people.
Oh, somebody locked the door. So we can't even get back into my house.
Can't even get out of your own room.
I'm gonna
Oh my god, dude. Shammy, we talked too much about them, bro. They're already there.
Who's already there?
The
The
Yakuza,
Yakuza,
bro.
yeah.
They locked you in.
They're here.
All of a
Sudden,
sudden, you see Shammy in a couple minutes. Hey guys, I didn't really know what. And the feed just cuts out.
Okay.
Hi. You see my
Better
feet
watch what you're saying.
in the camera.
Oh my god! All right,
They
English.
got AI scrubbing the internet all the time for just the mention of their name.
Finish it off there, bro. Finish it off.
I texted mom.
So where was I?
Love hotels, power gloves.
Fisting machines, Yakuza.
Jesus.
Vibration
Jumpman,
packs.
Donkey Kong.
Modern stuff. So they got the Super Mario Brothers, which was a Super Mario Brothers movie in 2023, which was a massive hit. They built a massive roster now. I mean, you got Luigi, you got Link, you got Kirby, you got Pikachu.
They're
You
quite
got
a lot
all
of
this
people.
stuff. So we have to. Well, okay, so that's kind of it for Nintendo, but we got to kind of give a quick nod to the other industry pioneers that kind of paved the way.
Sega.
And by paved, we mean the ones that are paved under the roads of Okinawa, Japan, that the Yakuza don't want us to know about.
Buried. Jimmy Hoffa.
Jimmy Hoffa, the guy who created Xbox, he's under there.
You just keep it going, bro. Keep it going. Let them come for you. Go ahead.
They ain't gonna come for me, bro. They don't give
I
a
heard
shit
they're
about
very,
some
very
Canadian.
nice, strong people.
Yes. And you know what? Listen.
I don't know nothing else about it other than way back in 1889.
Let's be honest. Sushi that actually is sushi in Japan is probably 10 times more delicious than the sushi you eat here. So I'm okay taking a little trip that I don't come back from, as long as I get to eat blowfish for real. Or pufferfish. I don't even know what it's called. What's the Japanese word for it? Yeah, pufferfish, man.
Do you like fish sticks?
Fish sticks?
Yeah.
No, absolutely not, bro. That processed fish, bro? Ooh.
You like fish sticks in your mouth?
No.
Jay does.
He's a gay fish.
Jay does. Jay does.
I'm just a
Anyways.
gay fish.
So Nintendo wasn't the only one that kind of pivoted and changed industries like totally. So like Taito, which was founded in 1953, they actually started out manufacturing vodka and vending machines before they transitioned to video games and gave us Space Invaders. Or Sega, which started in 1960 as a maker of coin-operated amusement machines. You also know Konami, which was founded in 1969, which began as an arcade and jukebox repair business. And then finally, you have Activision breaking the mold in 1979 as the very first third-party video game developer.
Wow.
So the history of gaming is, it's deep, and its origins are unexpected, and honestly, knowing that it all started with flower cards and the Yakuza just makes playing Mario Kart hit different. I mean, that's just.
My mind is just fucking out of the Yakuza part. That. Yeah. You literally just created all the content for this show on that one moment.
Good night.
like that can be applied to everything we're about to talk about.
Oh man, bruh. I'm telling you, man, that's crazy.
No wonder Mario never wears short sleeves. He's covered in tattoos.
Yeah.
His whole back is tatted up, bro.
He's got like a fucking dragon on there, like.
Oh yeah.
Bowser, some of the piranha plants.
He's got a dragon on the back of his back, and you think because he's Italian, he's supposed to be Italian. Now he's not, definitely. But he's got a tattoo on the back of a dragon holding a bunch of fucking cards from the fucking 1880s
with mushrooms on them.
Fucking deal me in, bro.
He's got tattoos of all the turtles and stuff that he's killed.
Oh, fuck. he's got fucking like scratches for each one, like.
Okay.
tally marks.
So I'm done. That's it. So yeah. So Nintendo.
It's a me, konnichiwa.
Bro, just stop. You just, oh my God.
I didn't say anything bad. Isn't konnichiwa hello?
That's racist.
How is it racist? It's saying hello. Oh, don't you fucking turn this around on me, goddamn it, Shammy. We've already had an episode where it got turned around on me. I'm not doing that again. I hate crime for that.
All right.
All right. Well, English, thank you so much for that amazing history lesson. That one actually blew my fucking mind. Like you've done some good ones in the past there too, but that one, like if you don't pull something better than the Yakuza out in your next one, like I don't know what I'm gonna do. My mind will never be the same. You got to go like Illuminati next.
Yeah, everything ain't gonna be the Yakuza, bro. So yeah.
No, but you know, Xbox could be the Illuminati. Don't dive deep enough.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that, bro.
Deep cut.
Dive.
Definitely not doing that one.
All right, Shammy.
Right, so what you guys got?
I'm super excited to hear what you got, Shammy, because I know you got a wealth of stuff that you didn't put notes up for, so I can't even. I don't. All I know is
I put them in the episode.
The wrong
11.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured you did.
They are there. So basically, I wanted to talk about Sony's decision to basically stop supporting physical discs in 2028. Basically, they want everything to be digital, which, I mean, being a PC player, I haven't bought a physical disc in years anyways.
Most PCs don't even have disc trays on them anymore.
Yeah, exactly. I got a couple USB ones, but so basically, back in the day, you could rent games. There would be like midnight releases, because actually when I started working in GameStop, my first day was for the release of Call of Duty Black Ops. But like, physical game collections, like think of how many people, will buy them, buy 2 copies to keep one in the cellophane and the other one to play it. And then, you would trade discs with friends and stuff like that. But you obviously can't do that with a digital copy because it's not like you can just like, I don't know. I know Steam has like family share. So you can, link your accounts and, but I don't think Sony's doing anything like that.
I don't think Sony gives a shit, honestly.
No, they don't. But 85% of PlayStation sales are already digital. Consoles are shipping without disc drives, so it's definitely something that's been put into motion. And I mean, realistically,
it's been convenient too. They just made it public knowledge.
Well, here's the thing. I heard those numbers might have been manipulated by Sony a little bit, so that might
100% is
true. So so the physical market is still out there. People still want the physical stuff because, listen, I mean, I remember going, to go buy physical disc and getting special copies of whatever the game.
Special editions.
And like you would get like a little figurine, or you would get like something extra with it, like the interior art for like the disc itself. Like when you open up the package, and like sometimes you could pull out like the cover art, whatever was on and they would have something
Elder Scrolls on the back. Elder Scrolls would have a map of the entire world, and
Skyrim, you had a whole fucking dragon if you got the collector's edition.
See,
and one thing is, PlayStation Network, do they do free games? Like periodically, they'll just give away a game for free.
Yeah,
they do. But not as many as Xbox.
But what I'm saying is that could sway the numbers too, because if they're giving a game for free, it's a digital copy. Everyone's gonna say, "Hey, I want a fucking free game."
So I got a buddy that works down at GameStop, and I've talked to him about this recently because I did see your notes, by the way. I saw them. I knew you put them there. So I did look into it. And I'm like, hey,
I going around on it, dude. Don't bullshit me.
No, I've seen it. I've seen them. I know what it was about. So I asked him. I said, how do you feel about it? He said, honestly, it's going to piss off a lot of game reselling companies like GameStop and all that, because not only are they saying that you're going to have the digital code, but that digital license is only going to be for the person that originally bought it. So now tradings, giving your game to your friend to use, anything like that will no longer be done. If that person dies, guess what? It's not being passed down in the will. That video game is, that copy is done, and PlayStation will run away with that money for the rest of their life. And to me, that's not right. Like,
No.
And not to mention, they've already been given, they've already had a couple of these digital games sent out. They're getting just basically a plastic case with cover art in it and
With
a piece of paper inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the
And
old
it's like,
Xbox Live trial things.
yeah, but it's like, but here's the thing. They're so fucking lazy, they don't even take the disc circle out of the fucking thing. That's how lazy PlayStation's being about it. They're just putting a paper on it. So they're not
I'm sure they printed out millions of those things anyways. I don't think their covers have changed much.
No, but like, why are you going to keep the disc in there and then have people think, oh, you lost the disc? Oh no, I can't trade the game, I can't sell the game. And then also, what if they pull the game? If they pull the game off the digital market, if you have the digital code, your game's gone.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Your money is kaput. That's where the legal side of people, like he's like it's very stupid. He said some GameStops are actually thinking about in certain parts of the world are thinking about pulling PlayStation products.
Yeah. I mean,
And
why
just
would you
being
support
like,
something that's so blatantly, like give us your money and you get nothing for it,
No.
And so basically Sony's plan is to completely cut off physical discs by 2028,
Yeah.
aligning with the PS6 launch.
Yeah.
So unless
Which
they're
is
putting
already going to be an
5
astronomical
terabyte
price. They're
hard
saying it's
drive.
going to be like
Oh,
they're
yeah.
saying it's going to be like $1,600
Yeah, that's
for a
crazy.
fucking
Right
console,
now,
bro.
right now they got a class action lawsuit out against them right now about this bullshit. So
Wait, for are you talking about the one for the 500 video movies that were purchased? That the movie stars get paid for, the producers get paid for, they get paid for, their store gets paid for, and then they just pulled them out of everybody's library without telling them?
I'm not even talking about that. There's probably that one, and there's another one that's going on about the whole video game thing about the physical copies and stuff like that.
It's so fucking stupid, man. They're
It is
literally
idiotic,
like,
bro.
It's not going to go over well, and they've already discontinued the PS Vita online store, and the PS3's online store has now been kaput. Which what they didn't say is that all the digital copy games have already been pulled. I researched, I found out that too. So if you have a PS3 and you have digital games over the next 6 months, they're just going to disappear from your library.
It's fucked.
Like, I'm sorry, I don't know when does a fucking government official step in and say this is theft?
Yeah,
you're making profit off of something.
PlayStation to turn an eye. I mean, at the end of the day, like they got lobbyists, they got money.
But like, when does it get into, when does piracy become the only way of life? Like,
well, that's what people are saying now. Is like, if purchasing something doesn't mean you own it, then
why the fuck would I purchase it?
Doesn't mean you stole it.
Yeah.
Because at that point, it's literally just a concept, right?
Yep.
But so at the end of the day, it's gonna basically kill the used game market. There's gonna be no trading amongst friends.
It's gonna put GameStops out of service, fucking EV Games out of service, Game Plus out of service. Anyone that sells used games, and on top of that, it's gonna be like, oh, how they do their pricing for those used games when they resell them is the quality of the item.
Yeah.
So now it's just gonna be, oh shit, well now I can't make it a $50 game to resell when it's a $69 brand new. I have to make it like a $39 because I don't know what the actual game quality was because there's no game anymore.
Yeah.
And if they try to resell it, people are going to come back, and there's going to be stores that'll try it. They'll try and see if they can get around it, but they're going to see right away that Sony's already said that once you put that code in, it is locked to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a dead code.
I mean, and then they have complete control over what they charge for the game. So I mean, you figure like, you buy a game used because you don't want to spend the whole 60, and now we're talking $80, $100 for a game before you even know if you like it. And now you don't even have that option. It's no, you fucking pay up or don't play, I guess. So but basically, like it begs the question, like, are casual like gamers almost like voluntarily giving away the rights to these games, killing physical media out of laziness. I mean, it is a lot
Yeah.
more convenient to just press play than have to swap discs.
Mhm.
Or corporations actively forcing us into a digital chokehold where we pay full price just to
Holy
rent software until we
shit.
defeat it.
Holy fuck, bro. Yakuza,
You know?
fisting with machines, card stuff,
Mhm.
Nintendo, Jumpman. Now we're into the digital funneling of our minds. This is a
Oh,
fucking
man.
great episode, bro. I got to be honest with you. I agree with both. I think that it starts off in schools. Kids are being made to be dumber.
Mhm.
They're not being taught the proper way to do anything anymore.
Oh yeah, COVID was like the perfect excuse to get kids onto those Chromebooks. Everything
Yeah.
they do is
Oh,
on the
yeah.
Chromebook now.
It's
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
it's 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 fucking nuts, and I think the entire world is trying to make people stupider, so that corporations can move in to basically. Thank you so much, Angel Mochi
Hey.
underscore 2016 for the follow on Twitch. Thank you so much. But yeah, no, I personally think it's all designed to make us stupider and basically just give these huge corporations full control over everything.
Yeah, I mean, when a
Was-
corporation has more rights than an actual civilian, I think we have some
Problems.
Yeah, we got a
shit to do.
problem.
Yeah.
Because
So
then they
now,
also have the, like, if the game company fails, but say you like the game, like for instance, okay, a lot of people do not like Marvel Avengers,
yeah,
but if you play it now after they did the final updates and all that, even though they've shut down everything, you still play online with it. They haven't pulled the servers for it yet. But
well, that's another
I
thing
actually
I
find
saw.
the game kind of good. But if it was a Sony only game, if they pull the game, I now lose the game,
Yeah,
and there's
I
nothing I
think
can.
one thing
there-
too.
You know,
That, I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep like, because this
no,
blows
dude,
my
this is
mind too, and
awesome,
it
bro.
feeds
This
right
is
into what
great.
you're saying. Is there's currently they're working out legislation to not allow private servers in video games.
Oh
So
yeah, that's
basically
another.
they're
Yeah,
saying
fuck.
it's theft because they have no way of it's like the censorship of video games. They're saying it's basically the Wild West in these private servers, and there's no way for anyone to monitor and make sure that there isn't any harmful content being
So
said or anything like that.
Yeah,
So they're trying to
yeah,
strike down private
Sony's trying to
servers.
do that, right?
Bro.
Sony's trying to do that.
It's I think no, it's like the actual the game. What is it's not what's the game coming
ERSP,
ESRB or yeah.
ESRP. Yeah. Okay.
So
Okay.
they're the
You know
ones
what?
actively lobbying to get rid of
Well,
private
I'll tell
servers
you
because
this
they
right
can't.
now.
Oh,
There are probably about a couple thousand of companies that have made entire businesses models out of dedicated servers, and I can tell you that they better have some serious fucking coin if they want to go against them. Because if you pay for a dedicated server or a private server, you're paying for the product. They still get the game key, so it's still a viable game key that they have to host that server on. It's not just, oh, you can host 20 servers with one game key. They have to get an individual key for every one of those games when they put them on. That's why there's an activation fee when you get a dedicated server. That's basically paying for the game key. So the fact that they're saying they have no control, they can still see what's going on in that game. It's just people don't want to play the way they want to play. If you want faster resource spawns or something like that, then you should have the right to do whatever you want with that said game key, especially if you're funneling money into it.
The thing is like it's just like at what point do they have enough fingers in every fucking thing?
Bro,
You know, like
they're
we want to
trying to
see what's
make
going on in the private servers. We want to see what they're talking about. We're gonna, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like, fuck all the way off.
bro,
It's a private server. Like, you know, I'm not hacking the game. I'm not exploiting anything. I just want to play in a server with just my friends or with a different rule set, or you know, like, and you know, they were saying, like Minecraft. They were talking about Minecraft being one of the biggest perpetrators of people doing private servers and not being able to basically control what's going on is a form of piracy, is how they're labeling it.
So basically,
Shit
they're
ever.
they're gonna go after. They're gonna basically try and destroy the careers of some of the biggest and highest paid fucking influencers in the world who have built their lives on Minecraft, things like PewDiePie. You know,
Yeah.
he's massive on YouTube, massive. and he started on Minecraft. He didn't play on regular servers. He hosted private servers and whatnot. So even like where does it end? Like paying for the server or doing like just a general localization hosting? Is that where they're going to end it, or is it going to be no private servers whatsoever, only matchmaking?
Well, one thing you got to consider too is they're already talking about working in ads into Grand Theft Auto 6 on
Oh
billboards.
fuck me, yeah, I seen that,
different
bro.
things like that. So if you own a private server and you're not getting their tailored ads, like it all comes together, dude. It's
Bro.
Oh shit.
Bro, the price
Disgusting.
tag for Grand Theft Auto 6 was revealed in Canada here. It's $110 after taxes for the
Nope.
baseline fucking game, bro. You
Nope.
can fuck right off if you think I'm gonna buy that shit, bro.
And you're gonna have tailored ads in the game. Like, oh my god,
Nope.
it's just so fucking disgusting.
That's
dude.
why. That's actually the real reason why they're waiting to launch it on PC, because they are trying to find a way to deal with this ad situation that you're talking about. They're like, if we launch it on PC, the roleplay community is going to take over. They're like, bitch, the roleplay community is the only thing that's kept your fucking game alive.
Yeah,
for the last 10
exactly.
years. You know what I mean? Oh, they're gonna put mods in the thing, bro. It's the fucking it's the digital age. Mods are gonna happen in a video game regardless. There's always somebody smarter than the person who made the game out there who's gonna go.
Well, the thing is, Adder. So Adder said, "Stick ads in my game and I'll block them." But like, there's a lot of people that are just don't know how to do that shit. Like, I wouldn't,
like you know how to
VPNs and
block them.
shit. Like, I barely know anything about VPNs and all that shit, but to like actively block it in your video game, I mean, it's directly coming from, say it's on Xbox. Like, everything filters through Xbox's particular, connection, whatever their communication from their servers to your Xbox. Like, they're gonna catch on to shit like that. Like, people, they're not getting their ad revenue. Somebody's fucking up, and you're gonna get your license pulled. It's
you know what? I wonder how they're gonna do. I bet you they're gonna do the ads casually in that game on like
the billboards
and
in
stuff
game.
like that.
Yeah,
but you know what? See in that situation, I'm fine with that. I'm cool with that. That's okay. It's like when they start like physically popping up on your screen and all that. That's when it gets a little insane. That hasn't happened in video games yet, but it will. It will.
Yeah,
it will.
It'll happen. Hey, PlayStation's not the only one fucking up, dude. 3,200 people are getting fired from Xbox by a chick who's got less than 70 hours played on her top game. She is not even a fucking gamer. She's some fucking random person who works in the AI development sector of Microsoft, and that she's been given the CEO chair of Xbox and has fired people like the gentleman who's been there for 27 years.
She actually just got like a high up.
She just got another job from the U.S. government now.
Yeah.
So
So speaking of Xbox,
oh,
go ahead. Nice segue.
so Xbox is kind of
almost like we know what we're doing
to,
around here, boys.
almost. So Xbox's rebuttal to this whole thing is now they're offering backward compatibility, where like if you insert one of your game discs into your drive, you will actually unlock a digital license for that product.
That is so fucking good. What a great thing to do.
So basically, it's called Disc to Digital. It scans the disc, grants a digital license, but revokes it if a physical disc is ever resold or scanned by someone else. So, kind of the same thing. You can't just like, oh, hey, let me borrow this, pop it in, I own it. Here's your game back. Or basically like use GameStop like a revolving CD case. You gotta, if it's already been grabbed, it's gone.
Yeah.
But basically, their future is purely cloud-based and diskless hardware ecosystems also. So it's a great step to kind of, work with people a little bit because, like I know I have a ton of Xbox games and I would like to see them go all the way back to the original Xbox with this. Let me grab the license for those so that I can play them on your...
That would be some
you know
cool
what I mean?
shit.
If it's all digital at that point, let me play fucking Halo Combat Evolved, even though they just made a new one.
That would be kind of fucking cool.
Out,
but you know what? Anyway. Here's the thing though, is Xbox has already proven that if a game goes down in a sunset, they're not going to pull it from your library.
Yeah.
They will leave
Which
it in
is
your
cool. I
library,
mean-
and that is where PlayStation is being stupid. They're being extremely stupid.
Yeah.
Like
Of
in the
course.
last 5 years, they had over 500,000 people's credit card information taken from them. They've had random purchases and buys done to over 100,000 people from stolen stuff inside their company. There was somebody doing this. And then now they're doing this and pulling the rug out. They just did recently the 500 titles of paid for movies were pulled from people's libraries after they paid for them. If you paid for every one of those 500 items at $9.99, I'm not good at math, but that's a fuckload of money that they just stole from you. You know what I mean? And it's like, if they're going to do that, they're not going to make it to 2028.
No, I can't.
They're
They've
killing
already shot
themselves.
themselves in both feet.
Oh, people.
Listen, I've
They
been with
haven't.
PlayStation.
Their social medias, bro, have been drier than the fucking Sahara right now, bro. They're not saying anything because they realize I think we fucked up.
Yeah.
Brother, let me
And I
tell you
tell you what,
something.
though, is
I've been
if
with
Xbox-
PlayStation since the beginning, like PlayStation 1 all the way through to right now. But if this goes down, and even with the new PlayStation coming out and the cost of it,
I'm paying a down
I'm good
payment
on
for
all
a
of
car
that,
on a
bro.
fucking gaming system, bro.
Yeah, right.
nah,
Yeah, you
I'm
gotta
good
go
on
talk
all
to
of
your
that.
fucking bank to see if they can get you.
I'd like to take out a loan. What's your loan for?
Okay.
PlayStation 6.
No, thank you, sir.
Sign here.
Sign
I'm
here.
good.
The interest is 44%, and by the way, they want your kidney.
But like, if
Listen,
they,
I got a
Xbox did that
gaming
and-
laptop, so I'm good to go. So that's all right. They can go ahead and do whatever the hell they want to do. I'm good.
If Xbox did that, where you can get the digital license for every single Xbox game, I would buy an Xbox this weekend. Because
Now here's the thing that Xbox has that PlayStation doesn't, though, because Xbox is owned by Microsoft now. If you scan that digital code, it's probably going to be available on your PC as well.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yep.
That is where PlayStation has fucked up by also alienating themselves. They are so fucking retarded. You're fucking retarded, PlayStation. You're retarded. I don't care if this bitch is at Xbox is firing 3,200 people. That's fine.
Language.
No, bro, they're retarded, bro. Like, why would you alienate yourself?
Can't say the R word. What's wrong with you?
The thing is, yeah,
You can say the R
word. Who cares about saying retard? But like
hard R.
It's you almost hard R.
No hard R's around here, okay?
Etard. You gotta say etard.
PlayStation, you're etards.
But like, I understand like having confidence in your platform and your products and stuff like that to be like, oh, you know, we don't need anybody else. But it's like in this ever-changing, you know, even with like indie development and all these the new access to tools to create games and put them out there, like, why would they shut the door for something like that and just like completely wall themselves in? You know, like
they think
the Mongolians are going to get past that wall one way or another.
They think they have the feet to stand on it. I'm sorry to say,
no,
you know, they don't. They don't. You know, like I can find PlayStation 5s now down at my local thrift shop sometimes for like $180. You can get the whole fucking system because you know, it's a disc version.
Listen, I don't even know how that's even gonna work over in Japan because they have whole.
Bro, the Yakuza are gonna be cutting off elbows and making sushi left, right, and center.
We're not. Jesus, you and the Yakuza again, bro. Will you stop, man? I do not want nobody knocking on my door. Jesus. Anyways, like, I don't know how that's even gonna work in Japan because like they have a huge market for resale over there too. I mean, they have like massive stores where they just sell like just resell just PlayStations and all these.
Yeah, I mean, you ever been to Comic-Con or Fan Expo? It's like literally people set up booths with decades worth of games that you trade and sell, and you know, it's like,
oh my god,
you're gonna and these are the dedicated fans of this stuff. The people that collect it, and literally, it's like you know, put in a shrine, like,
and
people,
then.
Oh my god, I've seen people that have these things set up in their house where they have a glass case and they have all the different variations of all the different gaming. Like, Jesus Christ, bro, I get it. I love games too. Like, don't get me wrong, but I'm not gonna have it in a glass case. Like I'm not doing
They're
that. But
they're
you
so
get people
fucked,
like
man.
that want these things. They want to be able to have a physical like thing that they can show people, or they can see for themselves and say, yeah, I own this. This is this, you know what I mean? Like this is my thing. So, you know what I mean? I want to have it on display, or I want to show it off, or whatever the case might be. A lot of people like to have physical things sometimes. And for them to
Yep.
just say, no, we're not going to let you have this anymore is
They're shooting themselves in the
like,
foot, and they're gonna see that
yeah.
with their because the thing is that like they were like, oh, we're gonna stand on our IPs. What IPs do you have really? You have the God of War series, pretty good, not bad, okay.
Killzone.
But you just
That's
fired
what they have.
a couple of people
Listen,
that worked for those main projects now as well. So
but
now
you got to remember now they got a massive all the massive games that they have over in Japan itself. So we're looking at, here, but then you got Japan, and then the rest of the world that plays those games from Japan also, that we don't get here, that are massive hits over there. So I mean, they might not have a lot of IP here, but
they
across the
don't.
rest
That's
of the
why.
world,
So here's what's gonna happen. They might kill their North America market and still
exactly,
maintain their
exactly.
Asian market or
That's
Asia's market.
that's kind of where I'm going with it.
I think that's what's going to happen, and I'm
Yeah.
perfectly fine with that because I ain't paying $1,600 for a new console.
Nah,
Right.
I'm not doing
That's
that.
that's retarded.
So,
There you go.
so I basically, to wrap this up, is Xbox came up with this. It's like a hyper complex Band-Aid solution to like solve the problem that corporations created. But do you think that Microsoft is actually looking out for like the legacy collectors and people that like to collect games, or do you think it's more of a gentle push to get people more into digital content?
I think it's a gentle
That's what
push.
I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm
I
thinking
think it's a gentle push.
also. Yeah.
It's like we're not going to kick you to the curb, but we're slowly going to put you on a hill and let you roll slowly down on a pair of rusty wheels.
We've
Yeah.
oiled up the ground and we're waiting for you to just slide.
I think what they're gonna end up doing, and I might be wrong, but I think what they're gonna do is it's gonna become more of a niche market where
Oh yeah.
you can get a physical copy of a game, but it's gonna cost you, what I mean, like $120 for it, but you're gonna get like
I
a few
hate the
things with
prices,
it.
bro. Oh, the price is
No,
fucking
no, no. That's what I'm saying. But it's gonna end up being some shit like that,
Yeah,
where it's
it
gonna
is.
be, like a real niche market where you're gonna have to spend X amount of money to get that physical copy of that game.
This chick at Xbox is already talking about how effective the Game Pass is, and they're already starting to talk about maybe we'll just pull the Game Pass out from under people, and they're like, I'm not paying for an extra online only. It's like $30 a month or something like that to be online on Xbox. You're gonna kill your platform as well. I'm just gonna go fucking play on my PC, which guess what? I don't have to pay for shit because PC's fucking intelligent. They're not going to make somebody pay for something that they're already paying for. You know what I mean? Like I pay for the internet to be hooked up to my computer.
And the thing is too is like the way everything's being, they're talking about no one's gonna own their PC, no one's gonna own anything. You're just
Fuck, I
basically
own my
gonna
PC,
stream.
bitch.
You're gonna stream from a server somewhere. So like, I, they're trying to say it's like to fight the piracy and people stealing the games and but realistically it's just about the control. Like
It's about control.
they just want to be able to have it's like you got freedom of speech in the United States, but if you're on Twitter, if you're on Facebook, if you're on, you can get banned from it because it's a privately held forum, right? So it's like you get the freedoms, but your freedoms are being exercised in a private entity.
Yeah.
So when you're coming to like the cloud gaming and shit like that, so like yeah, you'll own the license to it, but at some point, like you're not even going to be downloading the game. It's going to be running off of a server farm somewhere and just streamed right to your screen.
100%.
So It's basically it's going to be Netflix for video games.
And you want to know something funny? Do you want to know an ongoing conspiracy theory that I have? Think about this. Think very logically about what I'm about to say. Okay.
Oh,
Hold on, let me get my tinfoil. I got to make a hat.
Just listen. Just listen. Listen to this. Okay. So the prices of video games are going up. Consoles are going only digital. How do they fight against the PC? They buy into companies that make the RAM sticks. They create data centers. They drive the RAM stick prices up. Now people can't buy more PCs because now it's more expensive to buy a PC that's fully done than a console. So they make their prices just a little bit less than what an actual PC price would go for high end. Now they're trying to control and kick out PC because they know nobody can afford a PC. Because for one RAM stick now, you're looking at about $500.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely come down a little bit, but it's still.
Think about it. Think
it's
English. I see those gears turning. Think
every
about
single
it.
thing nowadays, every single service or every single they try to lock you into monthly payments.
Yep.
You know, and how easier to do that than to make everything a license to use the game or something. Again, if it's streamed from their data center, like, oh, you just give us $4 a month and you got an access to these tier games, but for $75 you get these tier games. For $100 you get the whole collection. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's insane. Bro, like that's where we're going. Everything's subscription based. It's, you know,
it's all going to be well, even so, you know, you have a car that's got like the nice you know, touch screen and all that. Like I have a newer car, a 2025 friggin' yeah, it's a very nice car. I like my car. Fuck with my car. Okay. But I have Spotify on it. Okay. I pay for Spotify Premium. Now, what they're saying is the newer models are going to have Spotify Premium. You need to get on them, but then to have Spotify on the actual car, it's going to be like $8 a month or something like that. To have,
I think I talked about this before.
Yeah, you did on the actual car. I looked into it after you said that in one of the episodes, and it's true. It's 100%. They're going to be having subscription services for Google Maps and shit like that to have on your fucking car.
Bro, BMW was selling subscriptions to the heated seats that are already installed in the car you own.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just they just bleed it out. $12.99.
Listen, bro,
and then next thing you know, it's fucking
Hyundai has you paying a subscription. Listen, they give it to you for free for like the first year or so, where you can like do the unlock on your phone and set your temperature and all of that shit and start the car and all of that. And then after that, it's a subscription for you to be able to do that on your phone.
It's fucked. It's like, fucked, honestly.
Bro, it's crazy. Like, what the fuck, man? Nah, man.
Yeah.
Look,
try to bleed you out $20 at a time.
Yeah, man.
And let's be honest, like if it was like $5, okay. $5. That's not going to break the bank. But when it gets up to like $20 a month and it doubles up on the fact that you're already paying for it in some other way, shape, or form, it's like, okay, what the fuck is going on here? Like, or you're trying to weigh apples and oranges here. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
I can't justify paying monthly for something I already bought.
Yeah, like if I have Spotify Premium, why am I going to pay for it to be on the car?
No.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's connected through Android Player or Android Auto, so it's already a feature that's on my phone that's connected to the car through Bluetooth when Bluetooth fucking works. But yes, like
you're gonna get the dumbasses that are gonna pay for it, and they're gonna go.
They're gonna fucking jump on it, bro. Rich people are gonna jump on it.
The sheeple. But realistically, what are we gonna do? Like,
we can't. We're
just
three guys.
Like,
we're just three guys. Some of us have hair, some of us don't. We all have beards.
And you missed it. Thing. I was saying we should do the burnt peanut thing where it's like the augmented reality and give English haircuts.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like a Lego hair. Put like a Lego hair on them.
God. Oh my god.
I am not a clown here for your amusement.
No, we can all do it.
Yeah, you are. That's the whole thing we're doing here. This is.
Listen, we can all do it. We can all do it.
I'm the grumpy old man. Nah, I'm not doing that shit.
Who occasionally misses the bus.
Get the hell off my lawn.
But listen, honestly, I personally think.
You know, thank you for saying that, Adder. Thank you for saying that.
What are you talking about? I don't have the worst beard ever. I shaved recently.
You just don't have a beard.
Well, I do. I just, bro, I got ginger
You got
beard
peach
syndrome,
fuzz.
bro. No, I have
You got
ginger
Yeah, I
beard.
I got brown hair, but I'm a ginger beard man.
I have a dirty blonde, but I got a ginger beard as well. So, what's your excuse, English?
My excuse is I just got black hair. That's all.
You got no hair.
You got no hair, yes.
About my beard.
Okay. Listen,
I think proportionately though, like you
it-
definitely have more white than you got black in the beard.
Yeah.
Which is fine. It's distinguished. I found another gray hair in my beard.
yeah,
I got 2 gray hairs in my beard.
I don't have any gray hair yet,
Yeah.
so I'm
When
Fucking
all
sign
this
up for
starts happening,
AARP and
you're not gonna be so happy about it. After
it's
a while.
distinguishable, bro. It's very distinguishable.
well, you got the pattern there. Like you got the long stash and then just.
I know, right?
Unless
It's
that's
very
just for men.
very weird.
Who? Me?
No, it's not.
No, English.
No,
English,
me.
you got the coloring. Yeah.
I think we're three of the most handsome men.
I would do the whole thing if that's the case. Shit, I might as well just make it.
Yeah,
all
we're guys. Just listen. We're not just grumpy men gaming. We're sexy men gaming. Okay, because
That's
you
right.
know we look fucking good, boys. I can't do any more than this. I'm sunburnt, but yeah. But anyways, to end off Shammy's rant, down with PlayStation, up with Gamer Nation.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Flog them.
word.
Exactly. We will not submit, and we will
What you
quit
said.
PlayStation.
I will
No.
do real life things if this is where gaming is going.
Oh fuck
I will
yeah,
go
bro.
outside before
Bro,
I.
it's not, dude. It's not even gonna. It's the fact that
Don't
it's,
make me
it's
go
gonna
outside
affect
and touch
jobs,
grass.
bro. It's gonna affect jobs for people who have worked at GameStop, things like that. If they can't sell and take trade-ins, and they're fucking toast.
Yeah,
they're gonna kill businesses.
bullshit. So
Is
I
that
did
all
have
you got,
one more
Shammy?
topic, but I'll save
Oh.
that for next week.
Keep going. No, let's hear it.
No, I mean we got like a half hour left. It was basically it's like a completely different into the decay of the user experience and like how microtransactions and pay to
Oh, we'll
win
save that for next
scenarios.
week.
Yeah, I'll save that for next week.
That'd be a good one for next
Tune
week.
in
Okay.
next week.
Tune in next week to find out what happens when you buy that skin and you don't unlock it within. Now, listen. I'm gonna say a couple of names of some games. You guys tell me if you've heard of them. You ready?
Go.
Redfall.
Redfall.
No.
Okay. Knockout City.
Knockout City. Oh my
That
god, what
sounds
was that one?
familiar.
Knockout City. Was that it's like a fighting game, right? But they were almost like almost
Knocking
like
each
a
other
hero
out.
based. Yeah.
Well,
No,
listen. So these two games have something very much in common. Okay, they were created by some pretty fucking big publishers and developers, and they got about as much respect in return as the dog shit you slide on when you're about to go cut your ass.
I hate dog shit in my grass.
Exactly. I'm talking
Okay.
about the top 15 games in the last couple of years that have come out that got so much hype put into them, so much marketing and funding put into them that it blew the minds off people. And you'd look at the video and you'd be like, holy fuck, this game looks amazing. I'm going to buy it ahead of time. And people bought it and they were so happy. Might be on the list. I'm talking about the games that went from hype to shite. The 15 incredible video games that failed to basically do what they said they were going to do and were sunset or shut down almost immediately after launch.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh, what was the oh my god. There was a shooter that Rainbow Six Siege, the people that made that, or it was Ubisoft. Yeah, Ubisoft made a like a shooter kind of Call of Duty type game that was free to play, and it fucking bombed.
Yep.
Cool for them.
I think that's on here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we'll start off with Redfall. So Redfall was supposed to be an
I'll be
open
the judge
world,
of that.
and Redfall was supposed to be an open world exploration RPG, co-op or single player. Basically, you're left on this island of vampires. Okay, and the way it was, the video footage that was put in, it was absolutely incredible. Like there was going to be a huge story to it. Every character had depth. One of the trailers was shown at Gamescom, and it was like there was a sniper that was using a cloak technique to take out vampires. It looked really cool and very well done. It was going to be amazing. It was done by Arcane Austin, one of the studios that works alongside Bethesda. So it was a Bethesda produced game, production game. It was released in May 2nd, 2023. Guess how long it lasted?
May 2nd, 2023.
I'm gonna say
a
6
week?
days.
No, this one's number 15 on the list, so it didn't go down that quick. It was shut down May 2024.
Oh, so it went a couple of years.
No,
Yeah.
Wait, you said 22?
Went a year.
23. All right, so what about a year?
23 to 2024. It went an
I thought you
entire
said 22.
year from when it launched to when the studio itself closed it down.
So what was the problem? Why they closed?
It was pitched as a massive open world vampire hunting co-op hit from the acclaimed developers of Dishonored. That's what brought this love. Everyone was like, it's created by the developers of Dishonored. Wow.
Uh-huh.
The game launched with critical performance bugs, horrible performance bugs. This was back when Unreal Engine 5 was just starting. And we all know
So this is where like private servers, man, like you don't have to completely kill the game. Just let people fucking turn on their computer and host their own server for it, and let the fucking 3 of them play.
Exactly.
Like, why do we have to shut things down?
Yeah, no, it's true. So it launched with horrible performance bugs they never could fix because Unreal Engine 5 was so new. There was no fixes to them yet. There was huge Microsoft AI that was in the game.
Copilot?
Unbelievable. And look what bitch is running Microsoft or the Xbox CEO now. Probably the same bitch who did that. If you think about it, she runs the Microsoft AI department.
Yeah, but she ain't got to be a bitch though, bro.
She's not a gamer, bro. You don't run a gaming company if you're not a gamer. I'm sorry. The guy who ran it before her had like 700,000 gamer score.
Jesus.
Yeah. He is a gamer running a gamer
He's a
company.
nerd.
He wasn't a fucking gamer trying to sell Petro.
I am.
You know what I mean? If you were an oil tycoon and you went to the guy who runs Xbox and he goes, hey, I know nothing about oil, but I got 700,000 gamer score. Are you going to go into business with him? Probably fucking not.
Probably will. Yeah, man.
No, absolutely not. So it was unpolished AI with Microsoft, and it was subsequently shut down. It actually ended up shutting down the entire studio of Arcane Austin.
Damn.
Because of how bad this game was. Canceled all promised DLC and future support. Servers went offline a month after the game was completely pulled, and the game was pulled out of everybody's library without them knowing.
Wow.
No refunds issued.
Crazy.
Refunds were issued within the first 24 hours that the game went down.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh. Okay. So people got
but think about that. That's
right.
24 hours from when it went down their time.
It's crazy to think that
that's a nice little loophole they worked out.
To refund people than to actually put resources into fixing it. Isn't that insane?
They cut ties. Well, Arcane Austin created fucking Dishonored. The Dishonored series is a crazy good game. The first one was good. The second one was good.
That's the stealth one, right? You're
yeah, you had little powers and stuff like that. It was a really good game. Yeah. And I even played Redfall because they lost a lot of money because they incorporated themselves with Xbox through Microsoft through the Game Pass. So it was a day one thing. And it was shit. Like, I'll tell you, I played it and I was like, this is fucking garbage, bro. Like, garbage, dude. Like, I've seen better shit on the Nintendo 64.
Oh, Jesus.
It was fucking garbage. Which moves us to another big game company. Everybody know what Dota is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dota.
Dota 2.
Dota 1, Dota 2, legendary games, legendary studio, Valve, the publisher, Valve, the developer. Well, Dota Underlords was a game that was released in February 25th of 2020. Okay. It was supposed to be it was Valve's standalone response to the massive auto chess craze of 2019, where there were like certain games like Hearts or something like that from the Witcher series and things like that. It was like a card game kind of thing.
Did the cover have like a guy who was like a skeleton
Yes.
with big eyes? Okay.
Yes. Despite a huge launch and Valve's updates slowed down drastically, the game lost out to Riot Games' Team Light Tactics. So it was a rival game that was released pretty much on the exact same amount of time. The games were very similar in every way, shape, and form, but Valve is not known for keeping up with its proprietary systems or updating them to newer stuff, whereas the studio that created Riot Games created Team Fight Tactics had updated and kept up with their community support and ended up being a success. This game ended up shutting down just at the beginning of 2023, was completely abandoned and silent shutdown that some people to this very day who have the game might not even realize that the game doesn't even work yet anymore.
Damn. That's harsh.
It's a good game.
That's a great game. Yeah. They basically let their player base dry up, and then they silently they silently ended it while stating that there was a maintenance moment going on.
I mean, if they wait till the player base kind of dies out, I mean, then it's no harm, no foul. But if there's active players to just
we're just going in maintenance. We'll be down for a couple hours. Pull the plug.
Pull the plug.
Pull it out.
Computer left running the game in an empty office. Oh, it's maintenance.
So this next one, number 13, that was number 14, comes from a studio called Belen Studios, and now its publisher, you might know as EA. Oh yes. Like, who thought that a big AAA studio could have a sunset game, but it can't.
Of course.
So they developed a game called Knockout City.
EA is a pretty small independent company, though. Like they only
they're fucking the super small.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look. I didn't write down the what the actual gameplay of Knockout City was, but I believe it was like Knockout City was an action video game developed by Belen Studios, and it was basically you were like, it's hard to explain. It's like Rocket League mixed with like dodgeball in an open world. There's some pictures of it. It came out on the Switch as well. So there's some pictures of it right there. Like you can see, it's like you get a little ball and you try to score and whatnot.
Oh, I've seen that game before. Okay, yeah.
So the reason why it was sunset, so it came out May 21st, 2021. It was shut down June 6th, 2023. Okay.
Okay, so it lasted a couple of years.
Not bad. Incredibly inventive and mechanically sound dodgeball-based multiplayer game. Initially, it succeeded under EA Originals, but premium pricing suppressed the player base. They increased the prices on it, and Belen went independent from EA when they basically canceled their contract with EA. And made the game free to play. That is when they were no longer being able to make any funds off it because they had no support from EA anymore. And the long-term live support services ended and they silently shut it down. But they didn't do it under the guise of, hey, we're going for maintenance, pull the plug.
Yeah.
They'll never know.
Update your launcher. Get it.
So
Shut it down.
number 12. You guys know who Gearbox Software is?
Borderlands.
Yep.
Yeah.
And 2K Games.
Yeah.
Okay.
2K Sports.
Yeah, they made they're the publisher. So 2K Games was the publisher, and the developer was Gearbox Software, and this game is called Battleborn.
Battleborn, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. It's
this
supposed to
one
be like
it went a
Overwatch.
while. It went a while,
Mhm.
but it got shut down because of just a huge player base fell down. They released it at a very stupid time. It was they were trying to basically combat Overwatch,
Yeah.
which was it's like honestly it's like releasing a new Sleeping Dogs right next to Grand Theft Auto. It's not going to happen. It would be the dumbest thing
Releasing a
ever.
new Saints Row when Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out.
Exactly. That would be you know the word. Preposterous.
What is it?
Preposterous. So the game
Platypus?
itself came out May 3rd, 2016, 3 weeks before Blizzard's Juggernaut Overwatch was released. And it was shut down on my birthday, January 31st, 2021.
Such a vanilla birthday.
You trying to drop little hints and shit? Like what the hell?
Why it was sunset? It was launched exactly 3 weeks before Blizzard's.
You know what? Should make the note about that. Forget what January 31st.
Forget about January 31st. So yeah, they suffered from poor timing, marketing confusion over the fact that it was a mobile hybrid nature. It quickly lost its player base in under 3 weeks. It was under 1,000 players, and then when it went to free to play, they put in a massive amount of cosmetics and microtransactions, which ultimately pushed the entire player base away. They then shut the servers off permanently.
Mm-hmm.
And like, let's be honest, you guys, I don't need to. This next one is going to blow your mind because you're both going to know what I'm talking about. Number 11, developer was BioWare. Okay. The publisher was EA. And it was an absolute banger of a game, and I don't know to this day, hundreds of thousands of people don't fucking know to this day why this game was specifically shut down. We're talking about Anthem. Crisp, beautiful, the performance was fucking phenomenal after they did a couple updates. It was an incredible game through and through.
Hey, a little late, but GameCube with the carry handle.
Oh,
what's wrong with this controller?
Okay, put the little controller.
That's essentially that's like a PlayStation one.
I don't know, man. I didn't like the little like weird like nibs coming off the bottom. I don't know. I got big hands, bro. Okay, stop licking your controller. So, as we all know, the game came out February 22nd, 2019. It was a crazy good game. Let's be honest. Have you played it?
No.
No, I know. I had never got a chance to.
It was a
My buddy Maki,
it's an amazing
Wounded
game.
Mongoose played it.
Yeah, absolutely. Wait 1 second.
Hold on, I got to backpedal for a second. I just noticed Mr. Adder said even I have a better beard than you.
God damn it, Adder. Thank you. Thank you for that fucking salty. Special K also said Mario Party 7 was my favorite on GameCube. I will agree the Mario Party games were very fun, and the GameCube was very easy to connect a controller to. You just put it in the little thing in the front.
Does anyone know what these are for? There's a high-speed port and a serial port.
Put it in the comments if you know. So Anthem was an incredibly good game. It was visually stunning. If you ever get a chance to go look up gameplay of it, it was absolutely phenomenally beautiful. It had its own independent weather system. There wasn't a lot of AI assets in it. It was all, a nice generated area to play around in. You could transition from air flight to ground to water. Absolutely amazing game. You can still get the game, but you just have to get a crack for it, and you can play with people because there are still people who host private servers.
Private server. Ooh, piracy.
When that
How
game
dare you
first
play
came
this
out,
game with
wasn't there problems with the gameplay or something when it first came
Absolutely.
out?
When the game first came out, it was so it was built on one of their it was one of the first projects to be on
Thank you, buddy.
their new Frostfire engine or something like that at the time.
Yeah,
So it wasn't really
I
stable.
think that was the problem
No,
because a lot of people were expecting
bring
it
it-
to
I'll bring it up
be
later.
like
it
because
was
we
supposed to be
saw
seamless. It was supposed to be seamless. It was supposed to be
everybody
incredible.
saw the trailer and
Yeah.
like some of the gameplay and they were like, "Yo, this shit looks amazing." But
And
then
you know what?
the game dropped
I
and it
fell
was
for
like,
it too. But
yeah.
once they did the day one patch and 3 or 4 patches later, it was fine. There was nothing wrong with it. The problem that happened was EA wasn't making enough money off it fast enough.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's got to be something too, where EA was pushing, release the game,
They
and
were.
then once they release it, there's all these bugs and instantly turn people off.
BioWare's CEO at the time, who was or community manager at the time that was in charge of that, basically told them that we were forced to release this game. And we knew it wasn't finished. We knew there was a problem with the loot system. The numbers were off. Like for you to get one masterwork item, you had to grind away for probably about 30 hours.
There's a bunch of expansions for it and stuff. Is that for the GameCube?
One for expansions for it. So basically, it was sunset in February 2021, sorry. And it was sunsetted right before they actually had released they were getting ready to release Anthem Next, which was going to be a overhaul project for it, which would have fixed the game. There was video footage of it. It was going to fix all the problems. The loot system was fixed. They had 3 or 4 new like mobile suits that you could get in that were going to be in the game as well. It was a crazy good game. A lot of story and gameplay. Very good at voice acting in the game too. Like a lot of voice actors in the game. Incredible. They were one of the first games at that time that used motion capture on their actors. So when they would talk, it looked amazing. And then EA canceled the product and the project and the reboot entirely, and that's when they cut ties with BioWare. So essentially, a golden nugget game just sitting there that's completely finished and it is amazing, even in its current state. I play it once in a while. Another one, not too well known about this one. It was on the list because it was another one that basically got shut down because Blizzard got tired of it, which was called Spellbreak. It was developed by a company called Proletariat. Never heard of them? It was Proletariat.
No.
Oh. Legend Seder.
Legend Seder, what is going on? Yeah, no, I didn't even know we had ads on, but yeah, no, we're currently talking about games that were hyped up to be the top of the pedestal, and then shortly after being released, within about a couple of days to a couple of years later, were completely kicked to the curb because they were.
I think Twitch makes you watch an ad the first
It does. It does. Yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
So Spellbreak, it was released September 3rd, 2020. It was sunset and shut down early 2023. Okay, so it lasted not long. It was basically a battle royale that focused on elemental magic spells, slinging instead of traditional firearms. So instead of a gun, you basically had a Harry Potter wand. Okay, so a little bit more unique in that sense, but at the same time, it was a battle royale where it had a very compassionate and prolonged community that wanted it to go good.
Mm-hmm.
What? Yeah. Get Opie to give you a sub, Seder. There you go. But they were acquired by Blizzard in 2022. That's what happened, and then Blizzard said, "No, we don't. We don't want you to work on anything else besides World of Warcraft production." So essentially, the game got pushed to the back, put in the shadows, and then slowly shut down because they didn't want them working on it anymore when Blizzard bought them. No, now there's another one. This one's called Hyperscape, number 9, Hyperscape. It's a game that was developed by Ubisoft Montreal. Okay, and it was a published game by Ubisoft. It came out August 11, 2020, and it was shut down April 28, 2022.
No, that's not the game I was talking about.
So this was a high-speed vertical battle royale. Features deep integration with Twitch, which was, I believe, they collabed with Twitch in-game for like in-game ads for Twitch and all that. So like right there, you don't need to put the red flag up; it's already flown in the wind.
Yeah, right.
It was extremely unforgiving skill ceiling and rapid drops in viewer engagement on Twitch. The game itself was supposed to be a huge hit for Twitch. It had fewer drops. It was horrible. And the engagement meant that new players were easily discouraged and they could not deal with the skill difference. There was no skill-based matchmaking, so basically you could be a brand new person at the game thrown in with somebody that's got 700 hours of it.
Oh Jesus!
So just basically just taking it in the ass, just no lube, like just dead. Like Nintendo's old fucking claw thing, just in there.
Love
just going.
Hotel.
The Love Hotel, everything. So it was shut down just because it was basically eventually quietly retired again under the pretense of a maintenance patch.
Oh, got him again.
I'm starting to think that the next time a maintenance patch comes out, I'm going to shit my pants and run.
Don't log off.
Plug. All right. So the next one is Disintegration. Now this one was kind of cool. This was one where you would control a kind of like an in-ground mech with a couple of like AI in the game as well. It was created by V1 Interactive, and it was a publisher, was private division. It was directed by the Halo co-creator Marcus Leto. So really good, strong team to work on. Sadly, it released in June 16th, 2020, and it was shut down in November 17th, 2020.
Damn.
So,
brutal.
Not that long of a life. I'm pretty sure we've had.
You want to call that a life?
I'm pretty sure we've had shits that have been longer than that. Like that was horrible.
He was dead before he was even born.
Yeah, it was an ambitious title, blended first-person shooting with real-time strategy elements. So think RTS with first-person. You transition between the two, and it was a hybrid concept that confused the shit out of people. And the multiplayer component also failed to attract a stable community, thus prompting the publisher to decommission the online servers 5 months post-launch.
Damn.
And the game, I think, was completely pulled off the market completely. You can't even buy it anymore unless you crack it.
Wow.
Now, who likes brawler games?
Who doesn't?
Absolutely. Well, apparently nobody liked this piece of shit. We're talking about number 7, Rumbleverse. Developer, Iron Galaxy. Publisher, Epic Games. Yes, that's right. Epic Games got their toes wet and stepped in the wrong puddle as well. Released August 11, 2022. Shut down February 28, 2023.
Jeez.
So August to February.
That was almost like a Brawl Stars or something, right? Or Brawlhalla.
Yeah, kind of. It was a highly praised
Like a
battle
Smash
brawl
Bros.
that swapped guns for professional wrestling moves. Despite the strong initial criticism reception and unique gameplay hook, it struggled to maintain viable player population in the Epic Games crowded store ecosystem, leading to its cancellation 6 months after launch. Now, one of you actually said something about another thing that was related to Overwatch. This was another game company that decided, you know what? We can take on Overwatch. We're going to release at the same time. Not just the exact same time. We're talking the same hour this game came out. Game's called Lawbreakers.
Lawbreakers.
Yes. Okay, it was created by Boss Key Productions, and the publisher was Nexon, the famous company that does all the mobile games.
Oh.
As I said before, the red flag's flying, but we don't need to see what it's from, because when a mobile game company tries to make a fucking full-on game, things just don't work out. I have a really dry mouth right now. I apologize, gentlemen.
Gross. He's drinking. Gross.
Ooh.
Oh,
So this game was
Moisture.
released. This game was released August 8th, 2017. It was shut down and quietly sunset with nobody caring in September 14th, 2018. With one of the comments on the Reddit being, wait, this game still came out?
Jesus.
So it was directed by an industry veteran, Cliff Boletsky. It was a gravity-defying arena shooter that was highly polished but suffered from marketing blunders and a paid model in a genre rapidly shifting to free-to-play at the time. And it launched right alongside To the Hour of Overwatch, which basically eclipsed the entire player base, leading to empty servers within the first 5 hours of the game being released.
Damn.
Yeah. So Overwatch was free, and every other game coming out then, there was a lot of free-to-play battle royales, and this game decided, no, we're going to make it paid. And we're going to wait till they push the release button, and we're going to do it. That was called Lawbreakers, number 6. Oh, now we're getting up there. We're gonna skip that one because that one's pretty small too. Okay, Radical Heights. Developer was Boss Key Productions, the same publisher as well. It was released as a Hail Mary 1980s themed battle royale. After the failure of Lawbreakers, the game was launched in a highly unfinished, bare bones state, unable to compete even with Fortnite. The studio ran out of funds less than 3 weeks after the game was released, forcing its closure and abandonment 1 month after launch.
Jeez.
So it was released April 10th, 2018. It was shut down May 14th, 2018. I'm hearing a lot of
funny
glee,
that they said not even able to keep up with Fortnite.
And yeah, but the bare bones model for Fortnite. Wait, what's that? The only thing good about Lawbreakers was their dev party at TCon. Yeah, they did. They had a huge party. They had a lot of marketing put in, but their game was just shanoogity. Just shit.
Shanoogity.
Noogity.
Now we have another game you guys
game
probably heard about because this one was pretty big. So this was one of Amazon's first times making a grand entry into the world of gaming. We're talking about Crucible. Okay.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Developed by Relentless Studios, publisher Amazon Games, one of their first times dipping their toes in the macchiato cream, and it was released May 20th, 2020. It was shut down November 9th, 2020.
Damn.
Dipping their toe in the macchiato cream? I didn't hear a single thing you said after that.
Are you fucking frozen right now?
No, dude, I'm
And the macchiato cream.
That's how you drink it. You're doing it wrong.
Hey, Sater said he played Lawbreaker and he said it wasn't that bad and he got a shirt out of it. Yeah, but if you were to play Overwatch and Lawbreaker beside each other, Sater, which one would you prefer? Oh, you played Crucible. Okay. Well, Crucible wasn't that bad. It was just a weird premise for Amazon to get into right away. Basically, it failed to find an identity among hero shooters and MOBAs. After launching to dismal numbers, the developers took the unprecedented step of unreleasing the game back into closed beta format before canceling the development entirely a few months later. So, essentially, they released the game. People paid for it.
It wasn't available on like Steam or anything, right? It was like you had to get it on
I think
their own launcher.
Yeah, I think it was a different launcher, but it was launched and it wasn't free, so you paid for it, and then they pulled it back into closed beta after people have already paid for it, and then canceled the entirety of it.
So did those people get their
Bezos.
refund?
So basically, think of it like this. You know the Turkish ice cream guy that you try
Yeah.
to grab his phone? They're basically the Turkish ice
Here's
cream
your
guy.
game.
Hey. That's basically what Amazon Games did at that point in time with that one. They were like, here you go. No, you don't. Here you go. Oh my God. Nobody else can hear what he just said, but that was hilarious as shit. Lawbreakers was leftover code from COD Infinity and barfed up. Yeah, he's pretty much got you there. So that was crucial. Now we're getting up into the top 3, and I'm going to tell you right now, there are some big fucking names of some studios here, and then one tiny name. Okay, so we're going to start off with number 3, Babylon's Fall. Okay,
Babylon's Fall.
The developer was Platinum Games, and the publisher was Square Enix.
Ooh,
very well known in the gaming world. Square Enix has had some very good bangers. I'm pretty sure
is that Final Fantasy?
That's Final Fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure isn't that Devil May Cry as well?
Square Enix.
No, I think Devil May Cry is Capcom. Is it? Wait.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Capcom.
Listen, we're not professionals here. We just claim to be.
But we play one on a podcast.
Yeah, we play one. Yeah, definitely. We know exactly what we're talking about. Thank you for the voice of God. Just told us everything.
God,
are you there?
You're British?
So it was released March 3rd, 2022, and it was shut down February 27th, 2023. So
wait, say it again. When did it come out?
March 3rd, 2022.
Okay.
Shut down February 27th, 2023.
Oh, didn't even make it a year.
Didn't even make it a year. It was combining Platinum Games' action pedigree with Square Enix's live service ambitions. Babylon's Fall suffered hard, so hard.
It fell hard.
It fell harder than
no riz
whatsoever.
None.
It was unappealing. It was blurry. It was an oil painting art style, so it was tedious gameplay loop, heavy microtransactions. Player counts plummeted to 0 concurrent players within months, leading Square Enix to immediately terminate the service before its first anniversary.
Damn.
You can't hear the production. It's true, you can't. So they were a horrible game, and you know what? Honestly, it was a shit game. I tried that one out. Not fun whatsoever. I personally think I want to say number 2 is number 1 because I think it had the most controversy. So if you guys are cool with me doing that,
yeah, switching.
Okay, this one does make a jab at a very big studio. So this is a studio that's called Firewalk Studios.
So this is number 2, right?
This would be number 2, but technically on the list is number 1 because it goes by time. Okay. So this was published by Sony Interactive Entertainment. Oh yes, Sony dipped their toes in the macchiato cream and this game was called Concord.
Oh, Concord, yeah.
Was released August 23rd, 2024. Shut down September 6th, 2024. If you do the math, that's not much. It was what?
On a scale of 1 to 10, it was bad.
It was horrible. Why was it sunset? It's saying here. Well, because it was developed over 8 years. It launched as a premium $40 hero shooter. That's $40 US for anybody in Canada. That's $135. No, $40 US is like $59.99 Canadian. So $59.99 Canadian, $40 US hero shooter. into a saturated free-to-play market. So they had to basically, it looked more like a free-to-play concept, but they made people pay for it. Again, what other games did we just talk about that did that kind of stupid shit? It failed to gain traction, peaking at under 700 concurrent players on Steam in the first, I think, month or something like that. It went down to that. Sony abruptly pulled the game offline 2 weeks after launch, issuing full refunds to all buyers and eventually closing Firewalk Studios. So another one that not only killed the game, killed the studio. Okay.
What are you writing?
What?
I see his little text icon floating around.
Now, we're going to go to a studio no one knows about, a publisher no one knows about, but a game that the world found out about. Okay? This is technically number 2, but this is technically number 1 in my books. We are talking the day before, possibly the biggest video game scam known to the fucking history of this world. People will remember the day before years after this. It looks so good. It looks so promising. They had YouTubers that were in on it, making it like there was a whole system. Like those voice actors that did the video, those were YouTubers. I won't say their names because I don't have them, but if I did, I would definitely say their names. But they helped with this scam of making this game look
screen kind
of. There was even to the point where they had done some sort of digital marketing in wherever the game was being released in Japan or something that was literally just CGI over a building to make it look like there was something huge going on.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. They photoshopped it.
It was brutal. And the way they got caught is it was all Photoshop and AI pictures, and some lady's face that's walking by, she's got no fucking eyes.
Oh, Jesus.
It's AI generated. She's a faceless woman. Walking with no walking stick.
Slender woman.
Exactly. It was developed by a company that's called Fantastic, but they didn't put the A in it because they don't know how to spell. So it was just Fantastic. Fantastic. And the publisher was Mytonia, which when you do the research for it, they actually fall under the same people.
Mytonia macchiato cream.
Yeah, they tried dipping their toes in the
Mytonia.
Mytonia. It was a game that had what looked like thousands upon thousands and thousands of dollars of marketing put in to get it out there to be a big thing. It was broadcast on every platform. There were special things for getting ready for day one launches on Twitch, on Kick, on there were so many different things. It was on the news for revolutionary games that were going to be coming out. It went viral worldwide before the game even came out. Why was it sunset? Because it was released December 7th, 2023. It was shut down January 22nd. 2024. Initially hyped as a revolutionary open world survival MMO that the world has never seen before, the game launched into early access as a broken piece of shit extraction shooter. I added the piece of shit. Following overwhelmingly negative reviews, accusations of deception, the development studio stopped taking phone calls, emails, and messages and shut down 3 days after the launch of the game. After they had already run away with, I think it was like a couple million or something like that. They ran away with
there's a lot, yeah.
It was like 10 million or something like that. They closed down everything, and game servers were taken offline permanently 45 days later, not by the company's doing, but by legal actions. The game itself, if you actually have it, you can still play it. But you can't.
There ain't no way. I thought it was online only.
There's always ways. But here's the thing: is there were other parts of this camp too. They had special screening processes done where they had brought a bunch of streamers in that were going to stream it day one, and they were supposed to pay them for their time, and they didn't. So not only did these people stream a horrible fucking game, it affected their followers and viewerships as well, because people were like, why are you streaming this garbage? To the point where some people's weapons in game were upside down in the character's hand. Like just little things like that development could easily fix. So Yeah,
That sounds like shit.
Fucking idiots.
exactly. It's things like that. And now, what this all comes down to is, in the world of video games, you never can trust what's going to be put out there, because a trailer can be made to look fucking fantastic. Okay,
Oh, yeah,
a
that's why I
trailer
never
could look
trust.
like God himself talking to us with a British voice. It's incredible. Okay,
He left us.
he did. But you guys, I'd always wait when a game comes out for like people like Game Ranks and things like that, doing a couple shout outs for them. Just check out their before you buys and people that are online before you throw all this money, because some game companies, you know, the loading screen for getting in the game could sometimes be 30 minutes, then the tutorial's 2 hours, and then you're past your time to refund it. So be smart. A lot of people lost a lot of money on these games, and they're still trying to get it back, because literally I think one of them has a launcher that launches when you launch it, and the launcher itself doesn't install, which took an hour. And then when you actually got in the game to play it, it was another hour of a tutorial. So by then, if you didn't like the game, you're fucked, because Steam registers when the game starts the second you click on it, the time. So watch if you're out there, guys, some tips for anybody who's younger, who's watching this as well. Just wait till somebody else buys the game, watch them play it, get a good thing about it. Especially in today's day and age, video game prices are going up. You're looking at games that are going to be coming out soon at like $99 for a base game. Don't
and if
throw
a
your money at
Nigerian
it.
prince emails you and says he needs money and he'll pay
Never.
you $1 million, also never send him money.
No, never send him anything.
He's full of shit.
If the Yakuza come and say you want to have sushi,
Yeah.
say only if I'm not on the menu.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Here you go again, bro.
Anyways, guys and gals, we hope you enjoyed this. By the way, again, there's going to be something that's going to pop up. We are going to have our lovely Grumpy Men Gaming Talk Show shirts coming out soon, custom designed by our amazing design team. You guys will be able to take a slice of the pie with you where you go. All proceeds go towards making the show better. Maybe we'll do some giveaways in the future. Who knows? And we all are also going to be contributing a certain amount of the proceeds from each shirt sold to a charity that we are going to be discussing about what we're going to do, just so that we're giving back to other people in the world as well.
Maybe we could do it like a survey thing.
We could definitely do a survey. Throw a couple.
Kind of pick.
Yeah, throw a couple of them up, and they choose which one would be a good one to donate to. But yeah, so we're going to be doing that, as well as a big shout out to our production team. You guys are always here, keeping the lights on, keeping the everything flowing. Occasionally putting your voice in and scaring the shit out of me.
Producers are the bomb.
Production teams, you guys are amazing.
We thank you very, very much. The stream can also actually hear me this time.
Oh.
And guys, just letting you know,
that's Adder.
That's Adder. That's Adder. That's why now you get the joke where we said, Jesus, God is English.
You're British.
Yeah. You're British.
That's right.
But anyways, guys, so tune in for next week. Thank you for joining us for episode 10, boys. 10. We made it.
10.
10. And now, as we say it always, game
early, game grumpy,
game
and play fantastic games or something.
Gaming meats
I don't know.
Need to be cooked.
See y'all next week. Love y'all.
Cook all your gaming meats proper and
love you.
Play
fantastic video games.
Be angry, game grumpy, and always tune in.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Be grumpy.
Even you messed it up, dude.
I did. What the fuck?
There you go. Bye. Have a beautiful time.
Just
bye. Have a beautiful time.
Bye. Have a beautiful time. Fantastica. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
Hey, Nate. How's life? I don't know. It's alright. I've been dealing with some things like every human being and really didn't sleep much last night. I'm sorry. That's fine. I just think I need a little me time. I just think I need a little free time. A little break from the shows and a bus ride. Last year I had a breakdown. Thoughts telling me me I'm lost, getting too loud. Had to see a therapist and I found out something funny's going on up in my house. Yeah, started thinking maybe I should move out. You know, pack my car, take it